video is about lessons learned. So I'm here in the fish shed, and as you can see, one side's dark and the other side's light. My fish shed has got two circuits. One side has the actual power points down low. The other circuit has all the power points up on that top rail. So this circuit goes around to there, and that's to actually supply power to this coral tank and this coral tank. However, this big large moray and ray tank is actually supplied power by the old circuit, which runs along this mid-height wall. Do not put your power points anywhere close to the back of your fish tank. And I don't know if you can see over the back there of this tank, at about the same height as the tank level, is an absolutely fried power point. Floodlight style lights, and I had that up there hanging just above the big tank just to provide some auxiliary light. If I was doing some work in the shed, I could just turn this on and get a bit of extra light, especially at night time when the main reef tanks are off. So it doesn't normally stay on, and I just turned it on manually just to get some extra light when I was cleaning the tanks on this sort of gloomy day. And that's the power point. I don't know if you can see that. Well, that's the plug, I should say. So she's melted. The actual pins have actually been destroyed and broken off, obviously inside that power point still when I pulled it out. And this is pretty horrible. And this is just because I guess there was some salt creep or some moisture that jumped across from the tank to the power point, which were at the same height. Initially I had smaller tanks around this room, and I had tanks up high, tanks in the middle, tanks down low. I was breeding Australian rainbow fish. And I thought that having the power points at that mid-height rail was going to be a good solution, good access to all three tiered tanks. And then when I built this big guy here, this is my ray and moray eel tank, I had even easier access to the power point because there's nothing up top. But what happens over time? Well, of course, the moisture jumps across, the salt jumps across, and I had a power point there that wasn't being used. I had a plug plugged in from a light, just a warm floodlight, just sitting up there just for when I'm doing bits and pieces in the shed, and it wasn't being used, it wasn't being turned on. I turned it on manually, and I was out here doing some cleaning. I thought, oh, I'll just shove on that extra light. It's a bit of a rainy day today, and I can just clean the glass a bit more. I don't light this tank really heavily, it's just my ray and moray tank. I manually turned that power point on, went about cleaning, and next thing, she's caught fire. But that's what I've learned today. Before I know it, it's starting to burn. And this plastic, it's absolutely melted that power point. I had flames coming out, and I had to very, very quickly go and turn the fuse off. So what do I do when you catch... So what do you do when a power point catches fire? What did I do anyway? Run out and turn the fuse off. Cut off the power to the circuit. Don't go chucking water over it. I know you've got water all around here in a fish shed, but please don't go grabbing a bucket full of water and chucking on it. It's electricity. It doesn't mix. If you had a fire extinguisher in the shed, and come to think of it, I should probably get one of those. That would probably be fine. Or a fire blanket. But if you can cut the source of electricity. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you've got any questions regarding that video, pop them down in the comment section below, and I'll get onto those as soon as I can. And if you're into the greater side of aquarium keeping from an Australian perspective, check out my channel and subscribe.